Morning, folks. Kevin here. Well, it's March 6, 2026. The temperature's up. It's probably close to 40 degrees today. It's still very overcast. We had rain last night. I think it's in the 30s still. It's supposed to get up around 40 or maybe a little bit above that. But we're headed for a warm spell over the next several days. I just took some compostable materials down to the leaf mold compost pile down there and all, and decided to take Doge over here. Past it, the shipping containers are over there, and the property slopes down this way, so I just drove Doge down here. We got several inches of snow here, but using the tires, the wheels coming down and making a path, the water can run in these paths instead of just completely saturating the soil and all. So yeah, the swales are pretty much chock full right now. It's really muddy mess around here. So that's frustrating. But anyways, yeah, so this is going to be a short video. I say that often, but it isn't always. This is going to be a short video just describing what's going on right now. Because it's so darn muddy, and it's still cold and windy, and we're in for some more windstorms over the next couple of days, and hopefully the wind isn't get up next to the windshield here. Hopefully the wind isn't affecting the audio right now. I'm just watching the water make its way down my tire tracks. So I won't be doing any filming outside. I did go over to the honey hut and did some cleaning up over there. But the ground is too frozen. The surface is melting some, but it's still so frozen that I can't dig up those black walnut trees, which I want to get out of the honey hut so that I can do more stuff over in the honey hut as it starts to warm up and all. And I've been working on all sorts of things. I got 2025's taxes done. I'm working on 2026 tax plan and those sorts of things. Kind of tough with the businesses being shut down, the book sale business being down, the nursery being closed, and everything being congested. And then I have the plans for the different projects, getting the work done around here. So those are things that I'm working on. Another thing, and recently I posted some videos of software, some spreadsheets that I put available for people, so feel free to go back and look at those if you haven't yet, if they can be of use to you. One of them is a budgeting sheet, one of them is an educational sheet to teach people who are interested in finding out a little bit more about finances, and how investing, how important it is to start early and all. And there's a Roth conversion spreadsheet, and also some of the challenges that you can run into in life when you're in retirement so the spreadsheet helps you work through some of those areas, and to be able to be prepared for challenges such as a market making a big turn back, and you're in retirement trying to make your savings last as long as possible in the event of losing a spouse or a partner. All the different things that can happen, and certainly the scenario where tax rates really increase in the future as well. There's so many unpredictable things at this point in time. Of course, it's always like that, but it's in these times like this that I really sit back and I start working on maximizing my planning for various scenarios that can play out. And so I shared some of those scenarios with spreadsheets. Another thing that I'm working on, I'm 69 now, not too long before turning 70, and I really want to make sure that I'm leaving information about the family, and about resources, all of those sorts of things for those people who come after us. My daughter, grandkids, and great-grandson, all of those folks and all. So I've been pulling together some of the data that I worked on a little over a decade ago, our family history, trying to gather as much information as possible for there to be those resources for folks in the future. And unfortunately, I lost a lot of that family history information, losing computers when the workshop collapsed and all. So I've been working on that recently, and I'm the youngest of the brothers, and God only knows how long any of us are going to be around. So I just want to make sure that I gather as much information, family history, and all as possible. So I've been reaching out to a couple of my brothers to get that information and compiling data as well. So those are things that I've been working on. And that information's necessary too for my memoir, my book, Different. That's the title I've given it. And so I had given up on working on that over this last year, last February 20th, not the most recent February 20th, when the workshop collapsed. Well, all my other projects stopped with that event. And I had to focus and gear up to do the demo work and rebuild the workshop and all that. Now, there's still a lot more that's got to be done with that, granted, but right now I thought, wow, the weather's really not pleasant to be working in. I thought I'd go ahead, and I'm not doing snow blowing every day. I thought I'd work on compiling all of that data so that I can eventually get my memoirs published and get it out there. And so I'm gathering some data so my brothers can look at it, see if there's anything they want to add to it as well. I've never been a tight person, meaning a person who stays close to family or friends and all. I've always, whether it's Asperger's or brain injury, whatever it may be, I've just always been somewhat of the hermit in the family, off by myself, and didn't get to know all of my nephews and nieces and extended family at all. So by gathering some of this family history information, that's helping me to remember some of the things in my memoirs, because I had written quite a few chapters, I think 33 chapters. And then I went ahead and I asked Claude to read it. Claude is an artificial intelligence program. And said, oh, it's good, but you need to flesh out some more things and fill in some areas that I sort of just skipped over in my initial 33 chapters. So that's one of the things I'm going to be working on over the next couple of weeks, is working at that. So there won't be as many videos coming out in the very near future. Everything's okay. Just wanted to communicate that with you. While I still got a mind working, I want to make sure that I get some of this information gathered up, recorded, so that it can be preserved. Anyways, okay, so it's wet all around here. I'll take a quick drive with Doge here, and we'll have a look at things and see how things look. So we make it up over this mound. So here it's coming from pond 3 over here, from the bioremediation canal system in pond 3 there, and coming across from the soil sediment collecting canal system, and way up there in the upper part of the property. Making it down here, and there's a lot more to thaw. All the swales look pretty filled up as well, and it is one mud fest here. So anyways, that's it for today's video, folks. Really appreciate you watching. Stay safe, take care, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye bye now.